The soul singer, known to her friends and fans simply as Duffy, was the first Welsh female in 25 years to reach the top of the British singles charts. She broke the quarter-century drought with Mercy, the second single taken from her debut album Rock Ferry, which went on to win Album of the Year at the 2009 Brit Awards. Duffy also carried off the awards for Best Breakthrough Act and Best Female, making her the biggest winner. An incredible achievement for the 24-year-old from Bangor, who'd been asked to leave her school choir because her voice was too big and she didn't fit in. Her early musical influences came from watching her father's videos of the 1960s rock show Ready, Steady, Go, which goes a long way towards explaining her retro sound and big hairdo. She's the first to admit that growing up in a small Welsh town didn't prepare her for a career in the music industry.
Coming from Wales, you don't really know that the Grammys exist. You know, you don't know that anything really exists when you come from a rural part of the world. You know, we didn't have a record store in my town, we didn't have a cinema, we didn't have any clothes shops, nothing. So I can excuse myself in saying I was still learning about other things in life.
In fact, her upbringing was so sheltered that she'd never even heard of the Grammys. But upon picking up 3 nominations for Rock Ferry, she'd got a bit more of an idea.
I think the Grammy Awards itself is probably about 10 hours longer than the Brits. The Brit Awards are in the evening, so normally alcohol-fueled. This is what my understanding is anyway.
Despite the amazing success, which saw Rock Ferry become the biggest-selling British album of 2008, earning her approximately £4 million, Duffy claims to be rather unimpressed by all the fanfare. In fact, she's been quoted as saying that the pressure of fame brought her to the borderline of a nervous breakdown and made her consider becoming a recluse. Thankfully for her fans, she decided against it, and in early 2009 began working on a second album with ex-Suede guitarist Bernard Butler.
This last year, the 3 years before that I was writing my first record, I think I was thinking about my second. I was like, that's for the second record. You know, I just had a sense, that each and everything was a chapter. So the second chapter has already begun.